is the job search work team process. This is what everyone has used in the past, who's come to the job search work team, who's followed the process. Let me explain to you how it works. Again, it's a process, it's based on accountability, and it's based on you're still doing your job, but it's a new job of finding your next job, okay? First process we're going to do the following. We're going to develop what we call your board of directors. Next thing is inquires about your landing your ideal job faster. This is a nice book that you can get on the internet. Third, you're going to develop your LinkedIn profile. We're going to also talk about calculating your landing date. We'll talk about that. Networking versus applying online. Developing your signature brand statement on emails. A commitment to action and leverage. Running a campaign. Best practices on your resume, and follow the process you will land, we're going to say in 4 months. How's that sound? First process is that when you're in your job search, you're going to need help and support, okay? We call it your board of directors. I would suggest following. I would get someone, if you will, someone on the spiritual note, someone you can talk to when you hit those gullies and you're down and depressed, or maybe you need someone to talk to. Next thing is sales. You're in a sales process. You're going to be selling yourself. You're going to be trying to get an interview. You're going to be selling how to get a job. So you're going to need that process and need help of someone who can help you on that. A good salesperson will help out. Past bosses, you need someone who can give you some tough love, someone you can talk to, who can tell you what you need to know and help you in that next flight up. HR is going to be critical, because when you're going on your interviews, you're going to have to get prepared, and you're going to have to give them some kind of a talk with the HR person after you completed your interview and what happens and what happened during your interview. Okay? IT specialist, there's a lot of things on LinkedIn on the computer that you'll need to know. Let's start off here with what we call the landing your ideal job faster landing your ideal job and land it faster. All you have to do is go to Jerry Fusco online, Amazon.com, and you can purchase this book. It's $5 or $10. It will give you up to speed, quick and fast in your search, the vernacular, the words, the language, etc. Okay, this is what I call a very good way to get a quick jump start. LinkedIn, critical. It's a critical tool in your search. It's, if you will, putting these two guys together and putting these two guys together. You know, when you put a team together, you never know, you could recreate the world, okay? LinkedIn, there's many things that you can do on LinkedIn. It's a tool. It's not the only tool you're going to use, but it's going to be one of the tools that you will use on your job search. Hard landing date. Now follow this. You come to the meetings, you're thinking, okay, when am I going to land my job? Actually, there's a formula. There's a way you can find out, okay? It will take about 7.5 contacts, whether that be an email, a phone call, whatever contact that it is, that's going to be considered one. You're going to need about 7.5 as it comes out to reach one hiring manager, okay? The next thing is, you're going to have to talk to at least 12, maybe more or less, but 12 is the number of how many HR contacts, communications that you'll need before you get your first offer. So let's real quickly, here's the math. You just take 7.5 times 12, it's going to be 90 total, okay? On an average, this is for a senior manager, okay? So if you're deciding that you want to land at a certain date, here's how you're going to do this. So let's compare this back to currently. Let's say a person is starting back in 2011. Let's say that on 08/01, this person wants to land a job in 4 months. And here's what they're going to do. Obviously, there's 20 working days each month. So you're going to take 20 working days, you can times it by 4, which is 80. So it's going to be a total of 80 working days. Okay, now remember, 90 is your number. So you take your 90 here, you divide it into the days it will require, and it's going to leave about 1.12 contacts each day for you to get your job, okay? Get your first offer. Next thing, critical. I don't know why, but when people leave, they send emails, and I get emails all the time. I don't know who's sending the emails. So remember to get your signatory, okay? Real simple, just a name, telephone number, nice branding statement.
Uh-oh.
Something that will kill.
Our battery died.
Oh, is it?